Hi all. Today I plan to discuss about suffering. I know it's a really big topic and you can find multiple stuff on internet today's state, right? But I want to give you some clips, okay? So from suffering there is a negative part and positive part. But as a human being we are just focusing on the negative part like anxiety, intolerance, overwhelming, and wondering why me. If you face some difficult situation in your life, then you will think why only me. Okay, and you will think go on and on after 2 and 3 months or years after years you will think she did this thing and he did that thing to me. This kind of mentality you will develop over time. Okay, sorry. So this is total negative part, but if you see some positive things about suffering, it's a really great thing to focus and develop your mindset to see positive things in a worst time in your life. This mindset you should develop. Okay, so positive things about suffering is tolerance. You improved the skills like how to tolerate such a gross thing. If somebody is saying some bad stuff in front of you, okay, somebody is shouting on you, like, okay, so your tolerance level will be improved by the time you develop the mindset. You develop the situation like you see the situation. Okay, you will see the situation in different angle. Okay, don't think suffering is the negative part, think it as a positive. You got the opportunity to develop your tolerance, to develop your acceptance, accept the things in life. Okay, don't expect nothing, accept everything. Expect nothing from anyone, don't expect it, accept everything. And third is prepared. When we when you suffered in the worst and bad thing in life, then you are prepared to hit some unwanted situation in your life. Okay, let's say you are very bad situation you are in right now. Okay, but let's say in future after a few years you will face another bad times, okay, some smaller ones. Then if you face this situation right now, you can easily face this situation, right? This is the part of suffering. You will be prepared to face the challenges because you already faced a lot of big issues in your life. You already prepared, so nothing is required, like no expectation, accept everything, nothing else. Just you will be prepared. If you face bad times, remember you are being prepared for the worst, and that is the magical part of suffering. Nobody's focusing about it. Means most of the people are not focusing on the good part about suffering, about bad times. Okay, I'm not saying you have to ignore all your suffering, like don't need to feel the pain and all. No, I'm not saying that. Pain is okay. You take the medicines, to you contact the doctors and take help from them, that is okay. But after spending years and years, 10 years, 20 years, you will think about he did that and she did that to you. That is really bad thing. Okay, learn from it and go forward, because you will be prepared for the worst. That's the reward you got from suffering. It's a really good thing happening to you if you suffered. Even let's say in the last month if you are not facing any unwanted situation, or you will not become uncomfortable, if you are not becoming uncomfortable in the last 1 month even once, then it signals you that your life is going into wrong track. Make sure you become uncomfortable even once in 1 month. That is a good thing. Okay, it is required to be uncomfortable to prepare for the future. Okay, otherwise, let's say there is our famous quote. It is saying like you can't achieve new things with the old and uh, old what you can say, I miss the word, with the old techniques. Okay, you can't achieve new things with the old techniques. You have to change the techniques, change your mindset to go somewhere else. Okay, it's that way. So suffering is okay. This is the suffering part. Another in the after that, there is guilt. People feel guilt in their life. Okay, they resist the change. Suffering is so natural thing. Okay, so that natural thing we cannot ignore. Okay, we can't ignore or we can't resist such natural thing. We born and we die. This so natural thing. Okay, there is no magical thing and all, right? There is no magic happening. The person who follows the natural laws, that becomes successful, right? That become happy. That's the way. That's the whole thing about this topic today. We have to go, or like we have to go with the natural law. Okay, don't resist them, accept them, understand it, and just shift your perspective to see the good thing in your suffering. It's a really good thing because you are suffering, not bad thing. Just shift your perspective, and it will change the way you are seeing your problems. Okay, it will change your attitude step by step, day by day, as time goes. Make sure you comment it out in this below in YouTube. Okay, if this help you. Okay, this is all the stuff. And one more thing, in our Hindu, right, in our India, people are facing, lots of people are facing suffering. Okay, like hunger, poverty, illness, death, all the things they equal to the death. Let's say you are not having the food for the night, 5 days, 6 days continuously, it's equal to the death. Okay, in such a country, the people are visualizing the hunger, poverty, and illness equal to the death. In such a country, it's difficult to uh, develop such a mindset. It requires practice and time to time. Like as time goes, you will learn step by step. Okay, belief is the one part. You have to change your beliefs to like see the things. Okay, that's the only way. It's from my understanding, I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm only right. Uh, okay, you can tell your thoughts in comment section also. If you disagree, or if you have some different thought on that. Okay, one situation, if you see from different angles, it helps to collaborate, to understand other, accept others point of view, and all such stuff. So you become yeah, you are giving the value to the person, you understand them, and you change your perspective, like understanding other person. This is a valuable thing. As you understand your own suffering, you will start understanding sufferings of others. Okay, so that way you are learning other suffering also. Okay, that other peoples are also suffering like you, because it's natural. Okay, this stuff. And like I was saying, in Hindu, right, in Hindu religion, people are saying this is a karma. I was doing some bad stuff in past, that's why I'm suffering in present right now currently because of my past. Okay, this is really simple reason to give, because it's just that to exit the thinking process. When people are saying it's the result of my karma, whatever I'm suffering currently, they want to exit, they don't want to think others. Okay, they just want to exit, and they just don't feel confident or whatever it is, but they don't want to talk about it, they are suffering because they feel they did something in their past and they're currently facing such kind of stuff. Don't stuck in that trap. Okay, let's say you are here. Okay, you did something in the past and you are here right now and you are struggling here by saying you did something else in past, so you can't do it currently. But what if you reach here? Okay, if you reach here and you will say again this thing, you did something bad in the past and you currently facing these issues. Instead of that, when you are here right now currently, make sure you do good things. Make sure, because you know already that if you do good things here, in future there must be good thing, because you believe in karma. Okay, if you do good things right now in this life or in other life, you will get that result because you believe in karma. So don't just stop your thinking by saying you did something bad in past and you are currently facing this kind of issues. Don't uh, don't trap, don't put, go into the trap. Instead of that, focus right now currently and do good things whatever you can, so that in the future or right now you can change the situation, you can change your actions. Okay, whatever karma, okay, whatever bad things you did in past, that doesn't matter, right? Because your actions is in your hand. So make sure you do good action right now, so that it can improve your life currently and it will improve your life in future as well. So that's the thing. Don't even say, remember, don't even say like you did something wrong in past, that's why you are struggling currently, and just go out of it, exit it. No, don't do that. Okay, that's I want to share it. Okay, that's all. And one more thing is there, suffering. Okay, senseless, unfair, we use this word. This is just the senseless, I mean. Okay, unfair to me, why me, I discussed earlier also. This kind of thoughts definitely will come if such suffering will, like you will face some difficult time, right? You will definitely uh, like repeat this stuff, why me and it's unfair and this kind of stuff. Don't go into that trap. See suffering as an opportunity to build your patience. Okay, to build as a human being, to build a stronger you. You will build stronger if you face failure. Okay, why Thomas Alva Edison? Why Thomas Alva Edison able to invent the bulb, right? because it failed 1000 times. He becomes stronger again and again as failures goes up. He becomes stronger and stronger. His feelings become stronger, his beliefs become stronger, and he invent the bulb. I know there is a technical reasons and there is lots of stuff out there is there, but believing the things is a first step that you can do it. Okay, that's one thing. One famous quote is there that is saying, "What does not destroy me makes me stronger." Remember this. What does not destroy you will make you stronger. Okay, and one more thing. Let's say you face some physical disability. Let's say your finger injured, then how you can handle this kind of suffering? Okay, physical suffering, you definitely will be upset, okay, at that times. So one two things are there. This is one kind of layer approach. Okay, you feel the pain in your body, but you can perceive the pain as you want in your brain. Okay, so if your finger cut or if your finger injured by doing something or anything, it's just example. So you feel the physical pain, but have you perceive it? It's really amplifies your chain, your pain. Sorry, your pain. It really amplifies your pain. Okay. So what I'm thinking is like what I'm trying to convey is you have to prepare for the pain, future pain in your mind. Make sure you have such a mindset that if you feel the pain, and you will develop your mindset such a way that you can perceive the pain is a good thing. I know pain is physical pain is a really bad thing to happen to anyone. Okay, that is for a like it's okay. Okay, it's a really bad thing, I know that, but it's for a while, right? You will be upset for 1 hour 2 hour. Okay, that's such a thing, but our outlook and attitude will amplifies our pain. Okay, how you perceive the pain that amplifies your pain level, actual pain level. There is actual pain level and mental pain level. Your actual pain will amplifies by mental pain. This is the lower pain, this is the higher pain. Okay, lower pain will signals to the higher pain. So make sure if you feel any physical damage, anything in our body or any pain, I'm saying it's physical pain, I'm saying because it's an extreme thing, so that you can understand what I'm trying to convey. Like if you change your perspective of observing the situation like physical pain or anything, if you see the things from different angle and you are willing to change your perspective by listening others perspective or others opinion, okay, you are accepting the new stuff. Okay, it's really good part to develop your mindset. Okay, I know there is lots of technical stuff to learn like programming languages and C++ and lots of other stuff you learn in day-to-day life, but main focus of this channel to uh, like I know how people can feel when they fail. Okay, anyone can tell you if you got the first rank what to do. If you ask the first ranker, ask them, right, what you will do if you get the first rank. Anyone can guide. them, right? But let's say in the country like India, there are lots of engineers are coming yearly, and their mindset little, from my understanding, most of their mindset are not prepared for the future. Okay, not prepared to handle the failure. Okay, lots of suicides are happening, and right now the COVID is going on. So to prepare the mindset is a really important thing right now in our country like India mostly. Okay, so basic purpose of this channel, YouTube channel, is to motivate the people and help them to like improve their mindset. Okay, whatever I am reading or I am learning, right, I will try to share here very genuinely, not like up and down, not magical words. Okay, this is me, and my purpose is to make your mind very capable to face challenges, unknown challenges that life throws at you. That's my purpose. Okay, maybe you are expert in one field. I will tell you why I choose to share this stuff. Okay, let's say you have expert in one domain. Okay, in programming language, right, in IT. Let's say you are expert in IT. Then if you share your knowledge about IT, only few people who has that qualification about IT, those can understand what you are saying. But let's say if you are saying, like if you are discussing and if you are sharing the knowledge about fear, courage, and suffering, and such a lifetime learning, right, this is the fundamental thing. Domain knowledge is really achievable if you spend some time in that. Any domain knowledge I'm saying, let's say VLSI, embedded system, .NET, anything, any domain knowledge can be achieved if you if you like put your efforts into that. It's not a big deal. Believe me, it's not a big not deal. Lots of people are doing. Just go to Bangalore and see how people are doing there. It's not a big deal, believe me. Achieving the knowledge and expertise in single domain, it's just a matter of time, nothing else. So big part here is people are not developing their mindset to, like, let's say if you have the boss in your company, then how to make sure you can put your point, you can convey your point so that other people can understand. That's the missing part. Okay, why people are lacking behind, why people are thinking negatively about their boss. Okay, one more thing is their enemy. We are in the life, we think enemy is the gross thing. Let's say you have you have your best friend. Okay, and they are making fun of you, they are saying bad things and whatever else. Okay, you feel it's he's an enemy to you, he or she or your boss is an enemy. Okay, so we are perceives enemy as a bad thing to us. Okay, I will try to change your perspective towards enemy. Enemy is your friend. Actually, you will not believe me, but wait a second. Enemy. Let's say how much enemy you have in your life. Tell me. Count in your finger. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'm not wrong, but I'm not. I'm thinking you will be having not more than 5 enemy in your life. Real enemy I'm talking about. Okay, not just one day, 2 day. It's enemy. Okay, so enemy is actually a good thing. If you have the enemy, just clap, because you learn to tolerate their behavior. You progress your character. Okay, you improve your character to tolerate the other people. You build your patience. If you have the enemy, then you are developing yourself towards their situation. Okay, let's say enemy is trying to prepare you for your future. Let's say if you are facing some another enemy or some another people that you are not that your frequency is not matched with them, then you already prepared because you face five enemy in your life and you prepared. You already prepared. So that's why enemy is a good thing if you have it. Okay, enemy will teach you how to tolerate. Okay, and how to be patient. Okay, these things are I want to say today. It's all about suffering. Let me know if you want to share your point about suffering, and if you want to know more, I will definitely share a few more things about suffering when I got to know. But suffering is a good thing that I will share in last. Okay, I want to say suffering is the good thing. It will build your character. It will prepare you for the future. Okay, don't see suffering as a bad part. Okay, everybody is suffering. Understand it. It's a so natural. Accept it and move forward. Okay, prepare yourself for the future. That's all for today. Okay, thank you. I will see you next Saturday, 9 p.m. Thank you. Bye.